Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex 3. Now we have a new enemy type to deal with. These guys are Spec Ops enemies, and they have the camo augmentation. They can go invisible. They also have some very tough armor, but obviously they're not immune to takedowns, so we can just take them down like so. And because the double-barrel shotgun, even with its high power, is still not enough to take this guy down, even with 2 and even 3 shots. So, yeah, we're going to just back away and hit him with the combat rifle a little bit there. And we didn't have enough energy to take him down a second time, but I definitely wanted to back away instead of wailing on him with the double barrel, because he probably would have killed me in that amount of time, and I didn't want to use a healing on him either. So, yeah, these guys, pretty tough, and they're going to be setting the stage for the rest of the game as far as the toughness of the enemies go. Pretty much every type of enemy group from now on is going to have a mixture of these enemy types: the standard enemy type, the heavy, and the Spec Ops guys. And that's pretty much going to be it. Now this room over here, I already alerted the guys in the room, but I really don't care because I'm going to move this vending machine out of the way and go into the ventilation system behind it and go through this alternate path into the room. And where we pop out is right here in front of the security hubs. We can hack that if we want to and turn the turret in the room against all the guys in there. And obviously you would not want to do that if you're doing a pacifist run, because you would not want the guys to actually be killed. And not only that, but, well, yeah, that's the only reason, really. But, yeah, any other type of run, though, where you don't mind getting kills, that's obviously a very recommended strategy, but I'm probably not going to be doing it. Also, I didn't buy the, augmentation to be able to hack, security bots and turrets, but, and you can also shoot out cameras, as I showed there, but I think it was established earlier in the game that if you shoot out a camera, it'll just set off an alarm anyway. If you shoot out a camera, that an alarm is not while an alarm has not been triggered. So yeah, there's also an alternate room there on the way in that I didn't show off, but it doesn't have anything terribly consequential in there. The next Hugh Darrow ebook is downstairs, so. Here there's some good stuff though. There's some mines and some grenades, so we can set up some mines if we want to in this room. And there's also some pre-made mines, some concussion mines, which will basically just they'll be triggered with proximity, and they will create a flash just like regular proximity grenades do. I'm gonna be weird here and go for the recoil compensation, so I can show that off. It's not even close to a necessary augmentation, but I really like it, especially for full combat runs, and I'll be showing off why. And it's also what makes the heavy rifle really good. So, yeah, I'm going to be setting up the mines in this room, though, just because, and this is a rare time I actually like to use mines in this game, despite the fact that I do admit they're very good. Mainly because there's going to be we're going to have to trigger this elevator to come up, and once we do that, there's going to be guys moving into the room. So throw that down and quietly move away so we don't trigger it again. And so we basically just have to hold out until the elevator gets here, and it's going to take a little while. But obviously we have means of dealing with that, and it's not going to become a big standoff here. That is a massive barcode on the thing.
That's done it. They'll be converging on your position, and the funicular will take some time to get there. It isn't a high-speed elevator.
Great.
Not to worry. I'm sure your new friends will make the wait interesting. I'll keep you up to date on its progress.
Thanks for nothing, Francis.
Okay. So now we gotta sit here in. We can hide somewhere else if we want to, but I just like to hide in here and just wait out the funicular to come and just not even bother with those guys, because fighting them would just be a huge waste of time and it'd be very dangerous. Well, waiting, it would make the wait more interesting, but still. While we're doing this, though, I might as well go ahead and ask you guys what you think I should do for future LPs, because right now, I know my next LP is probably going to be binary domain, but then after that, I really don't know what I'm going to do, because like I obviously want to record more of Decay and Quake 3 Revolution to finish those off. Oh, look, the mines went off. Yay, the gas mine went off, and he, well, took out 3 guys. That's pretty good. And as Pritchard warned us, the elevator is almost halfway there, the funicular. Another thing is the Doom 3 BFG edition was announced recently, so me keeping in line with my my id Software LPs, I'm thinking about LPing Doom 3. The only problem is, I want your guys' opinion on this. Do you think Doom 3 is too overdone of an LP? I know the original Doom is, and I don't know the original Doom well enough to do it justice. But for this being a new version, and the fact that the Xbox, even the original Xbox version, was not LP'd very much compared to the PC version, which was, I think, vastly over LP'd. I was wondering if you think that a very thorough run on a harder difficulty would be good. That explains the game for newcomers who might be picking up the BFG edition instead of just being very condescending about it, that everybody knows Doom. And I just decided I'd aggro these guys over here just to have a little bit more fun with this part, because I'm going to have to get past them eventually anyway to get to the elevator entrance, so yeah, I think that I'm probably going to, if I might do a test run now before the BFG edition comes out on Nightmare, because I'm assuming there's going to be an achievement to beat it on Nightmare, and I haven't done that yet. Yeah, this version's actually going to come with achievements, so yay. Now that we're in the elevator, I'm going to continue talking about that, because it's going to be another long ride down the elevator, and I don't want to bore you guys to death by just staring at me walking around in circles in here. So I'm going to keep talking to keep it more interesting. I might actually go ahead and invest a little bit into more batteries, because I know I've noticed I'm using the camo a lot. Wow, it's a nice view of the city. And so I wanted to. Oh, we're not even. We're in. This is Montreal. This is the only view we're ever going to see of Montreal. There's no Montreal City Hub, sadly. That's where the game was developed, by the way, so they had to put that in the game. But yeah, Doom 3 BFG edition, yeah. I'm thinking about LPing that, and let me know what you guys think. Also, I am thinking about re-recording BioShock from scratch, the original BioShock in HD, now that I have my better recording setup as of last year. Because the original my LP of the original BioShock was the only one I recorded with live commentary, and it was a lot of fun to do. But I really thought the quality of that LP was lacking for a game that I care so much about. It's one of my all-time favorite FPS games. So I really want to re-record that, and I'm really not feeling the BioShock 2 LP right now. Like, I really don't even think I know enough about that game to do the LP yet. But I could just sort of wing it. I mean, I'm okay with doing it. But I really kind of think I'd like to re-record the first game first. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm also considering Return to Castle Wolfenstein and Prey as some other id Software games. Or not, Prey's not id Software, but it runs on the id Tech 4 engine. So I probably will do Return to Castle Wolfenstein, because that's a very early Quake, early Half-Life type game, and I'm loving it to death right now. But Prey, on the other hand, is honestly a really boring game because it's impossible for you to die. So I really think that game would not be good for an LP because of the fact that you can't die. It would just be so boring to commentate on. I think I'd lose interest right away. But I'm still considering it because it uses the id Tech 4 engine. So enough about that. Now these guys are going to come into this room, past the lasers there, and they're going to stand there in the middle and start talking. Now, they're still just standing there, and they're still just talking. If you get the reference, you're awesome. Anyway, what I'm going to do, there's actually many ways of dealing with this, but it's actually a very tricky thing to do. To get past that camera and to get past these guys. So if you're doing this, if you're trying to do a Foxes to the Hounds run and a Pacifist run, then this is a really hard part to get through, because you have to get through those lasers, and there's another guy down the hall there, and then there's another set of lasers, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to wait for my thing to recharge there, maybe use a Pro Energy Bar, and punch my way through the wall there. They saw me, but I don't really care. I'm going to get through here anyway. So I didn't have to fight those guys, didn't have to set off the alarm or anything. See, the punch through walls augmentation can be very helpful, and this just, again, I cannot emphasize enough how much I love the alternate path aspect of these games' levels. This game's levels are so well designed, it's not even funny. I just can't get enough of it. This area right here will lead into this office area, which is actually a pretty major shortcut. If you wanted to head straight down there, you could cut out a lot of this area, but 2015. Anyway, yeah, That's a very risky thing to do though, because for all those guys in there, so I'm just going to skip that part. You can also get in there from the entrance to my left there from where we came in. That room has some stuff in it, but I don't really care. I'm going to keep going past these guys. I don't want to fight that guy because he's a Spec Ops guy, and I probably won't be able to kill him with one shot anymore. Just get up into this hallway now. If you would trigger the alarm, there would be security pods around here all over the place. And that's what happened during my combat run. Oh, I'm losing my voice here. But in this room, there's some data we can collect, and some more stuff. There's a drawer of thing. Let me get the computer first. Because there's a certain code I'm looking for, and I'm not exactly sure where to find it. I'm thinking it might be right there. But also, we want to keep mindful of that security camera right there. I'm just going to sprint past it right over here, and wait for it to start facing the other way. I'm glad you can see the perspective of the camera at all times instead of, like in Splinter Cell, you had to engage your night vision to do, but I suppose there is no night vision in this game, so at least you don't have to like buy an augmentation to see where the cameras can see. Anyway, we have the code to access this security thing right here, so I can go ahead and access that. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. I'd like to be able to get into this armory though, so if I can do that, that would be nice. I might just, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hack it. I have level 4 hacking now. I'm not sure when I unlocked that exactly, but I have it. So we can just hack it the old-fashioned way. Now, if you're wondering when you're going to need level 5 hacking, the actual part that has the level 5 hack that gets the last Hugh ebook is actually very late in the game, so you don't have to worry about that right away. But, you will need level 5 hacking to get it, so if you need to invest a little bit to get it, then keep that in mind. So there's a lot of stuff in that room. I got all the sniper rifle stuff I wanted, and all the other stuff that I actually care about. There's some peps in there, some machine pistol stuff, and an upgrade for a weapon we don't have, so I'm just going to sneak past over here. If you go into that room, there's the room in the center there that has the security hub in it. If you go in there, chances are they can spot you through the windows while you're hacking, so it's really not a good idea. And then, over here, on the side I am on right now, we have pretty much a straight shot to the exit, but it's kind of risky because there might be 3 or 4 guys in the way. Like, this room is packed with guys. So I want to be careful, and before I get too carried away, obviously I want to go over here and get the Hugh ebook. Obviously, we could just have a straight shot to the exit, but I want to get this Hugh ebook first. And now I might want to aggro these guys in here just so I can show off some combat, because I've been mainly showing off stealth in this level. I want to show off a little bit more combat just to balance it out, because like I said, I want this to be a very thorough run where I show all the different aspects of it. So, never mind, I was able to get past them without... Oh, crap, forgot about that. Yep, that was a concussion mine, and it blinded me, so... There's also an EMP mine there, but we're immune to EMPs, so, yeah, normally I like to aggro those guys and get them in that room, but they didn't want to listen that time, so I'm not going to worry about it. I might take out this guy, though. There we go. He may be able to eat a lot of bullets, but he sure as hell can't eat my fist! Yeah, we can't carry the heavy rifle anymore right now. The ammo just takes up so much space. It's like a whole nother weapon. Then this area has a lot of other side paths that have lots of various data and security hubs and stuff like that, but and they're really so getting to the actual end of this area it will be more difficult, but there is a way we can get a straight shot over there, and I'll show that off in a minute. Yeah, if we hack through here, we can just get straight through. But obviously the alternate paths are basically the long way. Because basically we have to go all the way around this door to the other side to get to where we need to go.
Access granted.
There's a punch through wall thing there as well.